Going on 7 hours of deliberations, and we are still waiting on a verdict in the millionaire murder trial.
Bob Ward is charged with killing his wife, Diane. Today, the jury did have several questions. They asked to see the handgun used in the shooting.
Yeah, they also asked for a yardstick. West 2's Bob Keeling is live with the late-breaking details from the Orange County Courthouse. And Bob, the jury has just asked a third question.
Yeah, that's right, Jim, and it has to do with wanting some testimony read back that apparently has to do with the DNA that was found on the gun. And as you mentioned earlier, they wanted to see the weapon themselves. Clearly, this sends a signal that they are trying to recreate both versions of how Diane Ward died to see which one to believe. A court deputy takes back to the jury room the handgun used to kill Diane Ward. This after the panel of 6 during their deliberations asked Judge Jennifer Davis if they could look at it, perhaps to see how easy or difficult it is to pull the trigger. West 2 legal commentator Richard Hornsby says they have to answer one critical question. Was the gun fired accidentally or on purpose?
When they go back in that jury room and they start trying to recreate what is testified to have happened, or the state's theory versus defense theory, the real question is going to be whose theory do they think is going to be the more plausible one to have occurred.
Today, Ward was grim-faced. His daughters Mallory and Sarah clearly anxious as Judge Jennifer Davis read final legal instructions to the jury.
James Robert Ward, the defendant in this case, has been accused of the crime of second-degree murder.
The jury could find Ward not guilty of second-degree murder, a charge carrying a potential life sentence, or guilty of manslaughter, a count that carries 15 years in prison. After about 6 hours of deliberations, the jury had a second question. Could they have a yardstick?
I honestly think it's a pretty close call. The likelihood.
Davis brought the panel of 6 back into court and explained to them that because there was no yardstick entered in as evidence, she was turning down that request. So now, as this testimony is being prepared to be read back to them, the jury is ordering dinner at this hour, and we're told by a spokesperson for the court that from 6 to 7 they'll be served that dinner and eat it, so there won't be a verdict any time before that. But it's our understanding that they are going to be doing some deliberation late into the evening. We'll keep you posted. Reporting live from the Orange County Courthouse, I'm Bob Keeling, West 2 News.